Walking down a path where enslaved Africans once marched in chains, headed to America, is the United States' first black Vice President Kamala Harris, on a visit to what was a major hub for the Atlantic slave trade in Ghana. The tour guide explains many of the captives didn't see a way out and believed only death would bring them freedom.
I too believe that we must remember history. It should teach us not only about our past, but about our destiny and our future. That we must learn from it in a way that we make the ancestors proud.
More than just a charm offensive, Harris is on a week-long three-nation tour of Africa, an attempt to counter the growing influence of China and Russia on the continent. Russia has signed new military cooperation agreements with 17 African countries. China is the continent's largest trading partner, with $2 trillion in investments and construction projects. After the U.S.-Africa summit last December, Harris is one of several senior White House officials to visit the continent in recent months, marking a contrast with the previous Trump administration.
The United States is trying to catch up to Russia and China. This is the most recent iteration of a supposed policy with regard to Africa, but the U.S. has not demonstrated that in terms of investment, in terms of sustained engagement with various African governments.
After Ghana, Harris traveled to Tanzania to meet the nation's first female president. She then went on to Zambia, promising more American investment. But with 21 African countries on the verge of bankruptcy, their leaders say they want debt relief first.
What is keeping us down for now, Vice President, is the debt overhang. We carry a debt burden that really is making it difficult for us to continue with our restructuring process of the economy.
Kamala Harris announced more than $7 billion in private sector and U.S. government commitments during her trip. It is an attempt to renew relations. From this shared history, Harris says, the United States would build a common future alongside Africans. Nicolas, Haque, Al Jazeera.